Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we actually did go ahead and see another launch, successful launch come out of Seedify with the SPAD token for Searchpad. We're going to be going over in this video what Searchpad is, how the token is performing towards the end of the video, and give you guys my opinions and thought on the project. So as always, if you guys get value out of the information here, if you guys could subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with what we're putting out every day for you guys. And if you could like the video, your support means quite a lot. So if we actually look here, again, we can see that Seedify on the 22nd here put out the fact that Searchpad had their SPAD token go live on Solana. Now they did go ahead, as we're seeing with the AI jam kind of narrative with Seedify Fund, they did have 50% of the supply unlocked at TGE with a 2-month cliff for the remaining 50%, which will be released on day 90. So again, we see that here, that with this, with their AI Jam initiative, all these projects, especially for the market cap, are launching sub 1 million. So I believe that SPAD did launch, I want to say about a 900 or 980K. So definitely under that 1 million mark here. We'll get to the token a little bit later on in the video, because we know that recently Seedify has had some successful launches with stuff like DeFi, DTX-BT, I want to say is the other agent or the launch they had. Kira as well. If you were able to get in early, you made some insane gains, even on the second-hand market or on the open market. So again, here Seedify has been killing it with the AI launches here recently. So I think Seedify is definitely, an ecosystem you should be paying attention to this cycle as far as launches, because again, especially with them launching at such a low evaluation, it does leave a lot of room for growth. Gone are the days of things launching, at least on Seedify, with such high FTVs. I think the whole sentiment of this 1 million or less market cap launch with the AI Jam initiative has proven to be successful. So that's the initial theory and base theory behind covering the Seedify launches. So if we actually take a look at what Searchpad is, we see that Searchpad, they claim to obviously be a content creation ecosystem. So it's content creation made easy through the likes of AI tools. So if you actually take a look at it, they have different tools here for like AI shorts, AI video and image editing, AI videos, AI images. So those are the different products that they're going to have live right now. You can log in and use their app with like a Gmail, as simple as that, or make an account. You can actually try Searchpad today. Now coming soon, they do have quite a few of other slew of tools coming as well, like long form AI videos, manual editing tools, cartoon avatars, and the big one is AI agents, because we know that AI agents has been a hot narrative. So this does fall into that AI narrative along with AI agents as well. So hot narratives all day long. There's no doubt about that. And if you actually take a look at it, what more it is, make your daily tasks effortless. So that, through the different tools within their ecosystem, it's supposed to be aimed to like streamline content creation, social media, as well. You can be integrated into the different platforms. So think about putting content on stuff like Twitter, X, TikTok, Instagram, maybe Facebook, also like that as well, all underneath one ecosystem. So if that's something you struggle with, maybe you're not too good at posting on social media, or if you're a small content creator like myself, if you need help with different aspects of it, then Searchpad with their tools is made specifically for that application to make it a little bit easier as well. So that is the sense of what they do here. I believe these are a bunch of their like AI content creation or content generated, content as well. So think about it, if you just made a bunch of these and either put it on your channel, put it on TikTok, if you weren't too creative, you could use your tools here and generate some kind of following or platform as well. So it makes it super easy. Obviously they have their links down here below. Now what's interesting here, and as always, guys, do your own research on these projects, especially with new launches, before getting invested into them, because nothing I say is financial advice. I'm just giving you guys my opinion, keeping you in the loop with what is being launched in projects that you should potentially have your eyes out for, because this still sits at a low market cap at the time of recording this video. Now they do put out this huge thread here recently. I'm not going to read all of it as far as what's going to be coming here soon. So they have their AI tools, again, that we went over with as well, for using it to make that content, for AI videos, AI editing, AI generation, as well, personalized AI agents for content creation, tailored to whatever platform or following your channel you're trying to build or have already. Now, they also have their social media platform evolution, so you can make profiles, building, collabs as well, Web3 integration. So, again, we see more just use case and utility for the project, ecosystem growth, more partnerships, a marketplace. Again, I'm just kind of skimming through this because you guys can obviously go in here and read it as well. But that is what's coming here soon for the Searchpad ecosystem. Again, there is, we see they have a decent following. A lot of these newer, launches at Seedify have a little bit more of a smaller following, but they do have about 76K. They did join about December 2023. Now, Twitter followers is not always a huge thing here, but it is always worth mentioning. Now, what's interesting is, AIXBT, essentially has become one of the biggest KOLs in the space. It's this AI agent where you can give it, a ticker or a product review to actually give you your opinion on. Again, if you're in the space, you're probably well aware, especially in the AI agent space, you're aware of what AIXBT is. Now, AIXBT has been talking about SPAD. Whatever the agent brought up the fact that the TG was in an hour earlier today. Another AI platform with content tools launching on Solana, which, we know the thesis here as well. Solana is going to be a hot ecosystem. It obviously already has been. There's a lot of money tied up on Solana right now as far as ecosystem. So when that liquidity starts flowing, people start looking for potential low caps and hot narratives. That's the ecosystem I think you should really be paying attention to. So they are on Solana. Now, somebody also did tweet here, where do you see this going? It's currently at 4 million market cap. Again, remember this launch sub 1 million FDV or sub 1 million market cap. Now, AIXBT actually put 50 to 75 million conservative for this one. So not even bullish, conservative, according to AIXBT. Now, obviously, it cannot tell the future. It is an AI agent. It does its best to respond, but it has no idea what's happening. So there's no guarantee that this project does hit that evaluation bar. But there's a lot of eyes on AIXBT. I mean, obviously we can see that it has, almost 500,000 followers. So a lot of people are following. A lot of people interact with this as well. AIXBT is always on the timeline. If you're in the Twitter space, crypto Twitter, I definitely recommend that that's the platform you should be on, in my opinion. But 50 to 75 million is pretty insane for just go ahead and give that evaluation for a new token. Same day launch. We see Meta Alchemist here, the founder of Seedify, the project or the platform that actually launched SPAD, says that AIXBT covered it and gave it a 50 to 75 million conservative prediction. Searchpad, platform stack, AI image generation, editing, content creation suite, and it's seeing a lot of different KOLs or influencers are actually talking about it on Twitter as well. Again, bringing up the fact that it does have pretty useful tools. These are actually tools that actually could solve a problem, especially for people that, again, want to get into content creation. Maybe you don't want to either use your face, maybe you don't want to do the editing, maybe you're just don't know how to make it. This is a great platform to do that with their tools. They also do have their staking that did go live as well, so if you do stake, you do get some extra incentives there going along with it. Again, the low FTV, I agree, is really just a recipe for success. Again, Seedify has been killing it so far this cycle, and even especially so far 2025, just the first month, they've had almost all their launches already. The last 3 and the one today included have already done well over a 10x. So Seedify is definitely killing it here. Now, if we look at the token as far as how it has been performing, we can see that again it did launch right at about like that sub. I think it was like $980,000 in market cap on the circulating side, so definitely quite small there. So if we look at it, it wicked all the way up to about an 11.5 million. So right out the gate, if you were able to get in early, through Seedify Fund, or I think it did launch on ECSE, I want to say. But if you're able to get in early via a launch pad, then you immediately made, over an 11x on your money, about an 11, maybe 12x on that 980 point right there. Now, obviously, we have seen it kind of come back down from that initial sell-off because, they did get their tokens, I believe, up front. So there is obviously going to be some initial sell-off as people are up on their initial investment. That is to completely be expected here. But then it did fall back down to about the current levels, and then it rose shortly back up to over 7 million, and now we are seeing it back down around these $3 million levels. So in my opinion, when we look at recent launches here like DeFi, like even a month ago, with Agents AI, VentureMind, even a few others, Seedify has been printing for their launches. But as always, it is a new launch. This thing is literally less than 24 hours old at this point. So definitely let the chart play out. I don't think we're in any kind of crazy altcoin season, or especially an AI agent, AI, coin, AI altcoin narrative driven economy right now. I think we're still seeing that liquidity tied up in the recent events, maybe starting to flow back into the markets. So, I wouldn't go FOMOing into something like this, especially if it's something that you want to just put on your watch list. See how it performs here over the first couple initial days, because again, it could go, back to those $11 million ranges, or it could come, back down to 1 to 2 million, or you could just stay around the 3 to 4 million. You really don't know. That's why you want to just let these things kind of play out initially. Again, it's different if you got in early. If you're able to get in your initial investment, take it out, and maybe leave a position, then that is still, that's all good and dandy. But if you did not get in early, definitely let this thing kind of, cool off a little bit. Just let it form a chart. No reason to go FOMOing into a new position like this that is literally less than a day old. But as always, that is just my opinion, not financial advice. But when we are looking at it compared to other market caps and other projects in the space, I do think something like SPAD, for what they're trying to build with a suite of tools that they have here for content creation, it's a little niche for, again, the content creation tools. But if they actually do end up being useful, if they actually do start getting adopted by small content creations, or even any content creators, with their existing products, with their Searchpad application. I've yet to use it myself, especially with the ones that are coming soon, depending on how well they actually do. I think there is definitely potential utility in a use case for solving problems with Searchpad. It's going to be interesting to see how their AI agents also come in here and actually take use of their ecosystem as well, because we know, again, AI agents is a hot narrative. So it does not take much for a project like this to actually start skyrocketing, being in those two hot narratives. Again, we see here Meta Alchemist just highlighting the fact that, there are two recent launches, DTRXBT, 34X, DeFi 20X. I think it was even higher than that a little bit. So definitely room for growth here on a project around that $3 million mark. But again, and don't get mad at me if I'm telling you to wait and it goes up 10x. I'm literally not telling you guys what to do. I'm just giving you guys my opinion, what I'd be doing. As always, if you guys want to know exactly what I'm doing in these markets or join a community and help support the channel, there is a Patreon linked below. And if you guys want to give me your opinions on SPAD, is this one that you got in early? Do you see maybe the bullish or bearish use cases for SPAD? Give me your honest opinion on the project here today. Let me know if you guys are bullish on it. Let me know if you see the use case here, or if there's other projects in the AI agent space that maybe are launching or on the horizon. Let me know that as well. If you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer any comments down below. As always, guys, if you guys got value added today's video, if you guys could like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.